Yo, 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 what's up, beautiful souls? Listen, so God put it on my heart to talk about some murder suicides and dive into the energy and the cases that I just shown you previously. Um, as God directs me to look at certain cases, I have just posted 4 cases of 4 families, regardless of color, ethnicity, gender, and age. These 4 families, I believe 4, have all suffered. Okay? And when I say suffer from the economic pressures that are affecting the spiritual warfare of humanity. Okay? And I want to use myself as an example. When I work out too much, or I am too active in some things, I'm unable to focus on spirit, be balanced, be centered in order to move forward and think clearly in order to have a successful, peaceful soul progression. Okay? When I dove into the energy of these cases, okay, all these cases, there were economic issues of the divine masculine unable to take care of his children, where these men developed a psychosis of failure. And this facade of how the man is supposed to be the breadwinner, and this have been so put on lineage that when the man is incapable of being a man, they took out their entire family. In some cases, it was infidelity, and they didn't want to lose their family. And in most cases that I'm showing you, it was economic reasons. So as we dive more into this energy and we address these issues of humanity, because if I'm diving into the energy, it's not a them problem, it's a us problem. Okay? This all goes to the dysfunction of structure that's causing humanity to not be able to find God. Because anyone that knows God and knows the Most High knows self-love, know thyself. And they would never, not only never commit suicide, but they will never take another soul. Okay? Listen. So because of this structure, we're sending millions of dollars to Ukraine and Russia. However, we have mothers and fathers without jobs. We have people with degrees without jobs. We have a homeless problem in New York, LA, and all major cities. Okay, I've been there. All right. Stress causes mental illness. Okay? Stress causes mental illness. So we're sending money to aid in another being's destruction before building the morale of the United States citizen. And then if there is help, my beautiful brothers and sisters of all colors have to go through hell and high water just to get a bill paid. By the time they get that bill paid with proof of income, ID card, so ask me how I know. By time, because when I got out the military, the worst thing was learning how to be a civilian. You know, it's hard to get utility assistance. It's hard for a mother to take care of her kids that just can't work. So now she's homeless. Then her kids get taken by CPS, but she's still a good mother. Do you understand where this clash with economic issues is clashing with determining a parent's lifestyle and their psychosis of comfortability of how they love themselves and love their family, and then they give up because everything is so hard to get. They're out of luck, out of breath. Someone that's making 8 figures, they lose their job, what they gonna do? What programs can they get and go to? And you still got homeless out here on the streets in tents. Rent is absolutely unbelievable. Can't nobody afford rent. When are you guys going to put some stuff in stone to help the United States citizen? And this goes around the world. If your fellow brethren is not okay, you're not okay. The rich billionaire on their yacht, eating and drinking, is no different from that poor unfortunate soul that's alone, depressed and oppressed and forgotten on the streets of LA. Do you understand? We've got to love each other. There are a lot of abandoned hotels. Why haven't anyone given that hotel and just converted into a homeless shelter or a place for single mothers or battered children? Why is there a process for these things? Why do we have someone that's governor in Florida that believes that it is horrible to give to the homeless? That sounds like a narcissistic psychosis to me. But we'll get into that later. Slightly racist. These gatekeepers, these senators, these people that's up in structure that lacks the empathy gene. Where's your empathy? Did you forget where you come from? DeSantis? That's not a white name. Do you forget where your people come from? What are we going to do about this? We got to do